Let's talk about the endocrine control of reproduction. So here, we'll begin with the male system first. So at puberty, right, at puberty is where it begins, both males and females. Here, so it's in the males, do that first. You have gonadotropin releasing hormone from the hypothalamus will trigger the anterior pituitary to release FSH and to release LH, luteinizing hormone. Okay. FSH does these things. FSH has a job of triggering your cells called sustentacular cells. These are the cells that line the seminiferous tubules. So your sustentacular cells produce a chemical called ABP, antigen binding protein. Then LH will trigger your interstitial cells, also found in the seminiferous tubules. Interstitial cells to produce testosterone. I can produce antigens, including testosterone. Androgens are the hormones that tend to give you masculinizing features. So then ABP's job is, so in your seminiferous tubules, these are your sustentacular cells up here. Out here are your interstitial cells. So they produce, say, testosterone. And then the ABP is like a glue that attracts testosterone to hang out in the vicinity of your germ cells. So these are your spermatogonia hanging out in the seminiferous tubules. And ABP's job is to attract the testosterone to come around in the area where they are, and then testosterone will then drive your spermatogenesis. So again, your LH causes your interstitial cells to make testosterone. Then ABP is made by your sustentacular cells, and ABP attracts testosterone to gather in the region of your germ cells to drive them to mature to become your mature sperm cell. So it creates spermatogenesis. So that is how that works there. Now, speaking of your sustentacular cells, so these cells, these are your sustentacular cells that line the seminiferous tubules. They also produce inhibin. Inhibin is a hormone that can go back to suppress both LH and FSH. So that's called inhibin. It inhibits these things so you don't over make them and over make sperm cells. Usually at around sperm counts of less than, I think, 20 million per ml, then inhibin goes away and you're free again to make more sperm cells. But it's a feedback controller of the system. Interesting as well, testosterone also feeds back as well to suppress the system so that you don't over activate the system. Now, speaking of androgens, so your androgens that's made by your interstitial cells include several types, right? So you have testosterone, of course. Testosterone. You also make another one, a pretty powerful one called dihydrotestosterone. That one we call DHT. Okay. DHT is what gives you baldness, male pattern baldness, called some DHT. Also, is necessary for the penis and the scrotum to develop. So penis and scrotal development is also driven by DHT. Another hormone that we have is androsterone. Androsterone is also another powerful androgen. Then you also have those made by the adrenal gland, of course, your DHEA, which stands for, long name, stands for dihydroepiandrosterone. They're made by the adrenal gland. So these are all androgens, things that allow for masculine features, things like hair growth, deeper voice, beard, muscle growth, come from these forms of hormones in the body. Testosterone, DHT, DHEA, androsterone. There's even one as well called DHES. It means sulfate, also made and gives the body those so-called masculine features. All right. Now we're going to look next at the female system. It's a bit more involved. Let's pause for a second.